Guys, you can't see me. How you doing? What's up, Boone? What's up, Moose? Make me say something white woman voice? What does that mean? You mean like say like a valley girl? I'm so hungry. Is that what you were looking for? Return to Blaze Blue. Blaze Blue, man. Stop playing bad fighting games. You first. This is Persona 5. Some form of Persona 5. I don't know which one. Persona 5, 5. That's not it. Persona 5 Strikers. That's not it. Persona 5. Wasn't there supposed to be a Persona 5 Arena? Where's that? I'm still waiting for that. Royale. It's not that one. Bruh. Please. What the hell is Persona? Is this the dungeon crawler Persona? Nobody remembers this. I didn't even know this game existed, bro. This is not Rhythm Heaven, but it makes me think of it. This is golf something. Jesus Christ, dude, he actually did it. I don't know. I'm more confident in my Valley Girl voice than I should be. Because, I did it with some friends and they told me they didn't like it because it was too good. I uninstalled Tekken 8 and have not reinstalled it in months. Okay, now you. I was talking about Blaze Blue. It's like Mario Golf. Right. It's just golf. It's just golf. Oh. You don't want to see my Haru? Tactica is the Fire Emblem Persona 5. Oh, okay. Came out February this year. I did not hear anything about it. At least I don't remember hearing anything about it. This is Lee Carvalho's Putting Challenge. I have never heard of that game ever. What's up, Tenjin? Okay, now you. Steven uninstalls Blaze Blue. He would become too based, like way too based. No, unfortunately I cannot bring myself to uninstall games that I have spent a certain amount of time in, like that one. Like, I don't play Ballistic NG, Blaze Blue, or Dota very much anymore, but all three of those games are forever burned into my SSD. Gods, Magic, Bloody, Nudity, Banshee. This is God of War. Grapple, Gravity, Prequel, Anti-Hero, Basilisks. So what I know about God of War 1 through 3, I'm pretty sure these are all consecutive, so it has to be like... That's the new one, that's the other one. Both those feature Norse gods. I don't know what these are. Ascension? Nope. Chains of Olympus. That's the one. This is a prequel? Yo, okay. What's the deal with Kratos? He's like pale white because he's covered in the ashes of... Actually, wait. Maybe these aren't questions I should ask. Because I do want to play the God of War games. Never mind. Forget I was going to say anything. Anyway, hello, StrongmanSteven. Let's have a good match today. No toxicity, just kindness. Right, right. Sure. Kingdom Hearts 3. Here's the game YouTube link. What could this possibly lead to? You ask that... If you ask that, the word ashy will be used in the response, and do you really want that? No, I don't. God of War is God tier. They tell you in the first 5 minutes. And that's the first 5 minutes that I am yet to experience, and I will find that when I actually start the series up. Don't tell me he's pale white because he is that racist. Gotcha, gotcha. All he's missing is one of those sets of bed sheets. God of War, aka Square Triangle the game. That's Yakuza. Or Kingdom Hearts. Well, actually, that one's XX Triangle. Frick that guy that made the Twitter post. It's like Kingdom Hearts players be like, "Damn, this gameplay is fire," and then it's just 4 pictures of the X button on on the PlayStation controller. That post lives in my head rent free, and it's not even that. It's not. It's nothing. Sounds like a strange type of game. Transition from God of War 3 to 4 is so good. Love the God of War series. I'll see if I can ever get my hands on it. It's on the PlayStation Store, right? I can probably just go to the PlayStation 3 or 4 store and then just grab it if I ever felt like it. Because it is a PlayStation classic, and I think PlayStation's been pretty good about keeping their older titles on newer consoles or readily available through some means of the internet. But you know what? I'm pretty convinced that I'm going to play that game, and it ain't even going to hold a candle to Sonic Unleashed. For 2019, single player, third person. It's a third person shooter. I know Hawken ain't in here, because nobody remembers Hawken. Also, that one was first person. Hmm. Fortnite. It's not a shooter, not an RPG, so it's a hack and slash. Probably open world or sandbox. What hack and slash games are open world or sandbox? Oh, you know something? Something that I just remembered that I found really funny. Recently I looked at some tournament footage. I don't remember what tournament. I think it was actually it was CEO. It was CEO. I remember because you know Bryston and how he showed up for DBFZ a couple of times. He said that he made like top 8 or something in this year's CEO, and I went back to look at that, and then that dropped me down the rabbit hole of a couple of other games that were played at CEO. One of those games was Sonic the Fighters. And I was kind of wondering how they were running this, and if it was the way that I thought it was, and turns out it was. So you know how Judgment has a working version of Sonic the Fighters and is on PC? The way that they had the setup for Sonic the Fighters was through Judgment. What's up, Zane? Showed the trilogy came on Steam, if I recall correctly. Oh, for real? Wait, what about the spin-offs? Are those just trapped on the PSP? Strongest combos in fighting games are also just square, square, triangle anyway. I played God of War after its heyday and thought it was just okay. I can understand why 14-year-old kids thought it was cool. I'm wondering what I'll think of it now as a 20... I'll probably be 28 by the time I actually get to that game. Screen cap this. Yo, this is one of my favorite tracks from Katamari Damacy. This guy's got some based taste. What's up, Dog the Dog? Is it peak cinema? The song that's playing? Or oh wait, no, you're talking about what Zane said. Finished watching the Amazon Yakuza show today. Is it good? Or is it like I know there was a movie for Yakuza, but I don't remember hearing anything about it. Just the one scene where there's Majima peeking out from a corner, and then he's got the eye patch on the eye that should be peeking out of the corner. That's all I know about that movie. But I don't remember hearing it being good, just that it was a good laugh. It's fine as its own thing, but it's kind of ass as an adaptation. Ooh. Which game or games is it adapting? Hack and slash third person. How many? It shouldn't be another God of War game. Yakuza would be a beat 'em up. Let's try Yakuza 3. It is not the Yakuza series. Also, I was wondering if this would show up. First person... What? You better not be calling... There's no highway scene in this game. You better not be calling the one button that lets you look in first person like a first... That's a... Like, yeah, it's first person, but it's not... Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. This fits, I guess. I can't complain. It's a sandbox game. Almost certainly. Quiz slash trivia? What? Most of it is centered around adapting the first game, but it pulls elements from other ones. That sounds like it should be good. Like, wait, how hard could it be? It's literally just like copy and paste, isn't it? And then if you think you can add some decorative flair to how something is represented, then go for it. Yakuza games are already pretty cinematic. Is the show as goofy as the game? The game was only goofy in the instances where you get to just dick around and do stuff. I would say most of the time it's pretty serious, unless there's like the occasional comedy that you might see in whichever movie. We'll have peak cinema if Ram slash Johnny slash Gold Lewis player joins today, since honestly, we'll just be spectating. Who's we? You mean I? We don't copy paste. We have to insert some trash into the show. Their movies are special. Guys in Diapers was very serious. What Guys in Diapers? What are you talking about? Is that from a game that I haven't played yet? Did you spoil that for me? I've only played up to Yakuza 5. I played Yakuza 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, and 5. I'm still yet to play 6. I'm still yet to play Like a Dragon, even though I own it. And I'm still yet to play Like a Dragon Neo, or whatever the heck the one after that is. And then the man who erased his name because we can't leave Kiryu dead, oh my god. And then, how many frickin' Yakuza games are there now? Oh no, I spoiled the pivotal diaper scene. Dog the dog, you... Stop. You're spitting this back around on me sounding ridiculous, but that's not the point. It's not that it's a pivotal scene, it's that I intend to stream the game, I want to have a genuine reaction to that, and we're missing out on content. I'm missing out on the funny, and you guys are missing out on me reacting to the funny. Heckin' Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 4. It's not Devil May Cry, but it is just a hack and slash. Only a hack and slash. What could this possibly be? Possibly horror or fantasy. So let's say it's a fantasy, hack and slash, sandbox game, Kingdoms of Amalur. What do you mean I'm right? It's not fantasy. What do you mean it's horror? What? Horror sandbox open world science fiction action. What's up, Trashy? This guy's saying me as if I somehow won't be in the infinite block string by Johnny Gold Lewis or Ram. For the most part, the characters in the show aren't all that similar to themselves from the game. Oh, that's whack. Also, Diaper Scene is from the second game. You played second game, Strong. You're sounding ridiculous, you foolish Twitch microbe. Microbe. Which scene are you talking about? Which diaper scene? Jog my memory. I'm going to hit you with the Kai Infinite Stronge. It's not a matter of if of it, but a matter of when. Minor spelling mistake. Looks like you can no longer perform this infinite. Get your YouTube thumbnail face ready, Stronge. Also, Gold Lewis is the most broken character in the game right now. Like, literally, the minigun bugs you if you burst. What? Wait, bugs you how? Is it like you get stalled in the air forever kind of bug, or is it like something else? Usually whenever I hear a burst gets bugged, that's what happens. You disappear from the screen. Nice. Are you still able to interact? Like, what? What happens? Does your character just despawn? You won't remember this conversation by the time you play it. Frickin' dog the dog. God, Devil May Cry 4 is so good. Did you play that on stream yet? I played it a long time ago. I played through the whole Devil May Cry series, but none of them are in VODs, unfortunately. There's one VOD of Devil May Cry 5, and it's me doing the Bloody Palace. It is not only a hack and slash, you just have adventure hidden. Everybody forgot this game. It was decent and never got a third game. Jog this pants grab. It's quite funny, the patch is broken. Tension, we have to get it. Same with Ram. Like, if we fight, we go for that. Go for me bursting the Skyfish? Why would I ever burst Skyfish? Ram's sword meaties you if you burst. You're kidding, bro. Daisuke's vision. Simply burst after the sword explosion. Hack and slash, adventure, action. 2012. Onimusha? 3? It's not it. Oh yeah, thoughts on Monster Hunter Wilds beta? I typed like a massive 3-paragraph thing in a Discord about my opinion on that. Boone. The long story short, on my perspective with that game, is the hunter was given a whole lot of tools, and I believe that some of the buffs that happened were either necessary or fun to play with. Like the gun lance getting a guard point on the reload animation, I think was a really good thing to have, because now you have a way to make this weapon a little bit more versatile, but without straight up buffing its mobility. But I don't like that they made things easier, like you trying to use a shell without any files loaded, without any shells loaded, you just do a quick reload animation, which just straight up removes any punishment for a mistake. It kind of feels like they're just doing away with the things that would make... the things that would hinder you if you mess up in general. And then the only punishment for anything is to just straight damage. Just straight if the monster hit you. Make me say something. Read the dissertation in Valley Girl. I don't think I want to do that to everybody else. What's up, Ninja? Yeah, all in all, I wouldn't recommend the Yakuza show. I only really enjoyed, like, one episode, to be honest. The rest were kind of meh. Oof. There's a 50-50 on me playing Gold Lewis, though I'm probably gonna be on Dizzy. Dude, why the hell does Michael's sword, like the big Michael's sword, push you full screen on block? I hate that. I really hate that. What's up, Zvezda? What freaking game is this? Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not in here. Unless I typed it wrong. That's not in here. Little Nightmares 2. It's clearly Little Nightmares 2. That's not it. Did you play it after you ended the stream? I played a little bit more, yes. The yassification of Monster Hunter. That's not quite what happened, though. God of War 3. It's not it. What freaking game is this? 2012. Hack and slash. Kingdom Hearts 3D? That's not in here because John Gamedel hates Kingdom Hearts. I forgot. But meanwhile, Zelda 3D. It's prototype. It's freaking prototype. What do you mean it's prototype? You missed the hint. We lost. Steven, oh my lord. I forgot prototype existed. You were right. I only played prototype 1. What is Sonic Mania OST doing on my strong stream? It's too good for this. Not, parentheses, not strong, man. But it's fun, right? But what's fun? Heckin' Monster Hunter Wilds? Yeah, it's fun. I said before that I was excited to see what the full game would have, because ultimately it does feel like a lot like Monster Hunter World, which I enjoyed thoroughly in the endgame. But I also don't really like the idea of just never really being in danger. Never doing something that has consequences. It has negative consequences. Alright, time to play the baby game. Well, this one's not like the baby game, but you know, it's the game that's gonna piss me off. The baby fighting game? I don't know what to call this. See, my mind was thinking about how I'm calling Monster Hunter Wilds a baby game, and then I wanted to attach that to Guilty Gear Strive for some reason, and it doesn't quite work, or didn't quite work. Guilty Gear Strive. I do like some of the slice of life stuff they added to the game so far. You mean quality of life? Like when monsters run from you, you can hop on your chocobo and use your whetstone. That I think is fine, but I also don't really like that because you just chase the monster now. It's just, it doesn't get away efficiently. You're just always right behind it. You fight Rei Dao. I assume that is the Elder Dragon. I did not fight that thing. Rei Dao would probably turn your PC into sludge. Oh. Bro, so as the heckin' what's it called says, the stream title, my AC still ain't fixed. I'm pissed off, bro. It was supposed to happen Friday, and now it's not happening until Thursday. Ugh. Oh look, that's a game about Strange playing MGS, but he is a mutant. He's still killing armies there. How many weapons did you try? I only tried the Gun Lance and the Insect Glaive. Insect Glaive felt actually kind of nerfed, because you can't just stay in the air for 800 years. But I don't know, I didn't get to explore much of what the focus mode did with that, or, I never found out how to do the stab the monster and then swing it around thing. What's up, Luke Ryan? Wait, Strive today? Alright, I'm going back to watching League. You go from cringe to cringe? Hello? Dizzy out, what did you expect? It's not just about Dizzy. I like that a lot, actually. Pointless punishment is pointless. It's not pointless, though. It's punishment for a mistake. If you tried to shell and you didn't have anything loaded in the weapon, then, I mean, you made a mistake. You should be getting punished for that one way or another. Whether or not it's just messing up and doing that animation or just taking damage because you did it in the first place, there should be a penalty. I think that it had a good balance of that before, and it's just getting rid of that. Now everything is feeling like it's weighted in the direction of the hunter. I don't know how the full game is going to be. That's still set to rematch. No, you don't. Not GG Strive after he said he doesn't want to play Strive anymore. I don't. I really don't. But I also do. It's the endless cycle. Unfortunately, I have never been able to understand the concept of futility. Here's the room ID. Let's hope this doesn't break. Oh yeah, any frame hiccups when you were streaming MH Wilds? Hiccups, no, but it didn't ever really go above, 15 to 20. Can't be calling the game a baby game if you haven't even fought a hard monster. Start the damn lobby, bald man. Patience is a virtue. You can get to watch after your character creation. How did you... Is part of that autocorrection? Part of that is autocorrection. Ah, that's cool. Michael's sword. Alright. That's such a far pushback, bro! Oh, is that an infinite block string? I'm pressing jab, I want you guys to know. And it just gets me hit. And I can't bury you away. That's interesting. Does Deflect Shield force you off of me? Who the heck is Michael? It's the... It's that. That's Michael. Are you for real? It still triggers even if... Dude. Alright. So... That's something. Infinite block string with whatever the hell it was called, Fire Spike, at least at close range. Big sword that causes pushback to full screen even on block. Bar slash, I assume, that is so active that even if I slip forward through it, it'll still just hit me anyway. Also don't understand. You also don't seem to understand that playing a fighting game on Saturdays is not a requirement. I know that it's not a requirement, but it's something that I would like to do. Strong is in an abusive relationship. Does this surprise you? Strong is the kind of person who would give thanks to a girl putting a knife into him just for giving him the time of day. How desperate do you think that I am? How you doing, Gertlocker? It's... Justice is her mom's penis. Did it do the same thing where it pushes you super far away? You have to stand block, then 2P. It's not an infinite. Okay, that's something. If she's not point blank in your face, you can mash it on reaction. That's what I was doing. I was holding down back and then mashing the jab button. I was trying to 2P him, but I was just stuck in block stun. Big sword has long startup. I don't think that justifies full screen pushback. How desperate strong, you don't want an honest answer to that. Having a bad mental day? I hear you. I hope it gets better, man.
Are you ready? Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Why is that so active? Actual question. I'm still stand blocking and I'm still not getting anything. I'm getting trades, in fact. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I can do that. But then I have to pop a burst to stop you from doing that. And that didn't meet it. I have to pop part of my burst gauge in order to stop you from being able to just do that forever. That's interesting. And that trades. I can't grab you. Now I can. Hey, nice spike. Oh, okay, that hits even above you. Good to see. I should have blocked that, but okay. So... Looks like I'm checking the dust loop again! You guys started the match before I was able to spectate again because you just mash into playing the game. Dizzy. Alright, is it your far slash that's like active for 10... 5 instances of active for 2 frames. It's actually active for 10 frames. A far slash. With a 12 frame startup. What? And then her heavy slash is way longer. 3 instances of 6 frames. 12 frame startup. And this one freezes you. I'm less concerned about the heavy slash. But that far slash, what the hell? Strive is a party game? Damn right it is! Close slash active for 6 frames. 5K active for 4, 5P active for 3, 6 frame startup. Like, what? The thing I'm mostly concerned about is, like, why... Like... The thing for roasting chestnuts, Fire Spike. Why does this have 2 different hitboxes on it? One for starting it up, and then one for the actual projectile. Why did they true string, and why does this lead into basically an infinite block string with no pushback whatsoever? And you can't even use, like... You can't use FD to push them off of you, because there's just none. There's nothing. You have to either deflect shield, or grab them. Like... Huh? This is day, what, of Dizzy? Day, like, 3, 4, 5? People have said that she's underwhelming. I can see why she might be underwhelming, but... Still... These tools are just strange. Strange in comparison to the rest of the game, at least. The dust loop will help me. I mean, it does. It gives me information. Thing that I'm definitely looking for. Should be able to stand block the physical hit and then mash on the projectile. So I was doing that, Trashy, and that doesn't lead to anything. That leads to us trading, and then me getting into a knockdown, because why wouldn't that knock down? And then you just get to do the same thing again because you move up forward. Because my jab is not going to have the same amount of hit stun as you knocking me down with a projectile. It was like that in plus R and Exerd with the Ice Spike thing? Or not Ice Spike, with Fire Spike? Well, it wasn't fire in plus R, was it? Not plus R, in Exerd. I got you, buddy. Feel better soon. Oh, wait.
Duel 1.
Hey, Gurlocker, here you go. Skibidi Skidooby. Thanks to me, your day is now twice as duty? What the heck, man? Busy making full use of her queen energy. Ooh. Yes, queen. Big sword is a disjoint, right? The bar slash. Oh, the bar slash was still 10 whole frames of active. I don't think that has a place in this game. I'm gonna be real with that. The only games with that much activity, I think should be reserved for, like, jumping buttons. That's my personal opinion. Or whatever the hell, Behemoth Typhoon is. Mostly just because that's like a traveling hitbox from front to back, or back to front, or down to up. But I think something should be adjusted with that character still, because he's still very oppressive. You can 6P Michael's sword. Isn't it disjointed? 6P'ing it would get me a clash, and big sword, big Michael's sword, that would still... that would be too far away, more than likely, for me to get anything meaningful. I've been 6 feet out of it, and it hit you? It actively hit you? So it's not disjointed. My assumption was that it was a big disjoint. Normal Michael's sword can be 6P for the most part. The big one is more disjointed. Okay. Why does he get 2 different outfits? Does she have 2 different outfits? This is the same outfit, but 2 different colors. Ooh.
Slap.
They look about the same to me, Lamau. I can't tell who is who. This Vesda one.
Are you ready?
Nago can 3-tap you, even Hotashi thinks Nago's damage is too high. What's funny is A.B.A can 2-tap you.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Bruh. Bruh. Tried to backdash. Never try to backdash in this game. Okay. You grabbed me out of my far slash. I'm surprised that's not an overhead. I can do 50% on 2 6Hs? Oh. Never try to back that. That hits out of the sky. Why wouldn't it? But that's the grounded version!
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Shoot.
Perfect.
Aye. Okay, does we talked a lot together just trigger at a certain distance anyway? I thought it just traveled unless you were in the triggered area. Steve's be like, delicious projectiles. Well, that's kind of one of the weaknesses of A.B.A. She struggles very hard against being full screen against a character that can just throw projectiles out, since she has nothing to... She has something to regain her meter, her jealous rage meter, that being the guard point that I used a number of times, but ultimately it doesn't really net her very much. Like, she can't successfully install and then win the next instance of neutral. Or, not can't, it's difficult to do so. I think that it's more difficult than it should be. Honest to God, the thing that I think should happen to A.B.A. is, like, adjusting it so that she frickin'... Her jealous rage gauge will deplete the same way that it does in plus R, but then they lower her damage to counteract the fact that she would be in her normal install, or her really powerful install for way longer. I still like the way that she is now, but man, is it difficult to play versus people that either can avoid you efficiently or can just make sure that you're blocking full screen. Dizzy tumbles like that. Sounds like a JV star. Okay, dude. Guess I'll switch character for some diversity, or this will be just Dizzy versus A.B.A. and Dizzy mirrors. Hell yeah. Must be annoying talking about her moves with these goofy-ass names. People don't usually call them what they actually are. Like, that move, I used this to catch fish. Instead, people just call it Ice Spike. The screen is the trigger area. A.B.A.'s fine now, don't touch it. Nah. She needs a little bit of an adjustment. That is my honest belief. With a character like Gold Lewis, or a character like Johnny, or you say Ramlethal, but I still don't really think about Ramlethal like that. It's... well, actually, no, maybe... her being able to do diagonal sword now, that's actually pretty devastating. Because the thing that one Ramlethal that definitely knew what they were doing. They would push me a certain distance and then use floor rocks to push me back into her range and then start to string again. I was able to get around some of that with dragging. So if they poked, I would get past it. If they did that, then I would just not be within range for it and then I'd get a punish. So... But now if she does diagonal sword, then she can not only pick that up after the string, but like can also keep me in a string for longer. Yeesh. Please, Daisuke, don't touch anything. Maybe guard point, but don't touch stuff otherwise. No, she ain't. Don't listen to Bald Man. It's not right that I only get one chance at neutral, while everybody else gets 50. What's up, Oka? Yeah, they're called Spike, Fish, and Dagger, depending on the game. Ah, okay. Yeah, make her like plus R, make her eat a combo if you don't self-uninstall. She can't pick up swords. She can't? Forgot how stupid this game was. Also, ew, Tenjin's here, time to leave. The heck? Pretty sure Tenjin's been here. Also, since when do you have something against Tenjin? Hate Gold Lewis? Ah, okay, I see. No, she has a decent amount of time before the swords come back. Okay. So wait, if she does diagonal sword, then she has to wait the duration, rather than getting, or stepping over it and picking it up like she would in the corner? That's... ooh. Shoutouts to Ice Floor just completely stopping any forward momentum from the moves that are supposed to move forward. You are dead. You're not dead. How are you not dead? Never mind. Just skyfish him. Gold Lewis is literally broken this patch, as in he has an easy to hit butt. Well, I mean, you already said that. We've established that. I want to see it. The bug. I have nothing against Tenjin, just hate Gold Lewis. That's understandable. That's very understandable. Gold Lewis is a little bit stupid, a lot of bit stupid with that button right there, that JD, that brain off JD. You can't even pick them up in the corner anymore? What the hell? I don't remember seeing that in the patch notes. Oh wait, I didn't check Ramlethal in the patch notes. Maybe I should open that too, not just the dust loop. Why is it my turn? Every time I see Gold Lewis Wild Assault, I think of that meme. That's when it's bring your parents to school day and they tell the class they do WWA to pay the bills. I don't know what you're talking about, but that sounds... If it's what I'm picturing, that sounds funny. Kai is also broken this patch. If he Dragon installs, he can infinite with his H-stun edge. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't cancel that into Rekkas. Not me. Why would I use the Rekkas on the Reckham character? That wouldn't make any sense. Bruh. Overhead. Question marks as soon as my turn came around and switched me to spectating. Frick this game. Classic Strange cutting in line. I didn't do anything! That's GG's. I guess I'm blocking for the rest of the game? Never mind. Bruh. Alright, I'm glad the last one hit you. Man, Dizzy is so fun, but Rick Strive. What's that, huh? That's interesting. Didn't get any buttons after blocking that aerial behemoth typhoon, and I'm really unsure why. Still to this day, don't understand why Guard Crush has to be a thing. It's probably partially because of the structure of Gatlings. I heard something about that back when I played Exerd last week. Because there's less variety in the buttons that can be pressed in order, in order to keep strings lasting for a similar amount of time as they would have in the previous games, or being in the same way, you have to do something that will prevent them from being able to do something like YRC, or let you link a button into another button. The glitch. I can if Trashy lets me. Don't know if I need to build up meter though. I will build your meter. Let me YRC it. YRC? What the f- Okay, so now what? Is it soft blocked? I think so. Wait! The timer's not ticking down! GG's, I was the glitch. You can actually barely see me. I can't. I can hear stuff. Oh my god. Problem is that it feels like it's free reward. Instead of having to execute, it's just free block strings on a button. Not exactly, because there are some guard crushes that are negative. The problem is that it's still having an animation for a guard crush, gives the impression that it is plus. Or at least that's my problem with it. Honestly, I don't think I would have too much of a problem with the guard crushing thing if YRC didn't work the way that it did. But that's the main thing that I don't like on the defense. I would like a defensive mechanic that doesn't just straight up reverse the situation and rather resets it to neutral. Because why wouldn't it? You're using your meter to fix the problem that happened. Yeah, okay, wait. Do I have to restart the game? Okay. I would... Like, you already lost neutral, and now you're taking a string, right? And you're going to use the resource that you built up over the course of the game to now reverse that scenario, or fix that scenario. I don't think the fixing for that scenario should be completely reversing it and giving you advantage. I think it should just be trying again. Terrible music glitching the game, yeah. Music's not terrible. Also, I think I have to kick one of them. Did that fix it?
Are you ready?
Sure did. We skipped Tenjin. Oh, what the heck? I can't join back? What do you mean?
Are you ready?
You think block strings versus guard crush is easier to learn to fight against? You might need to phrase that one a different way. I'm not sure.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Bruh. It's cool. System. Because you kicked me, I can't rejoin? Oh, I didn't know that kicking a person just straight up means that they cannot join back into the room. Nothing. Nothing. That's not good. System. Based, it's not like BB. Frick. Okay, that's something. Awesome. System. Ay, 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 bro. Hang on. I gotta remake the room. Since Trashy can't rejoin.
Network. Welcome.
Local EU Gold Lewis kills the room after a single character gone sexual. Pretty strange thing to go sexual. Like, which do you think is easier to deal with? Oh, also, get off the cab. It's heckin' Tenjin and Zvezda's turn. I think that guard crushing block strings are a little bit easier to deal with once you know what is plus or minus. Mostly because things become a little bit more reactable. You guys better not start a game. It's Zvezda's turn. Where he at? I think it's easier to block something that is a guard-crushing string, but, I don't think that it's very healthy for an anime fighter, because it forces the game to be slower.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Slowness is not exact. Please don't bug the game again. Okay. We're not. Good. What is happening that this game is chugging? Did you see that Slayer can still instantly kill somebody? Or near instantly?
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Uh-oh. How did that whip? Was that a forward dash? Because I thought 2D slid me out of the corner. I'm still wondering why that would have whipped. I know that Gold Lewis's JD isn't a full body, but it's definitely still pretty big. I feel like it still should have touched you.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hey. Okay. That still crossed me. I did not see that. Did I lose? I didn't lose. Well, now I lost. Dude, I knew that was coming, and I tried to press H, but H is too slow. Why do I ever backdash? Bruh. So It's Late put me into a hard knockdown on a trade. A hard knockdown on a trade that was long enough for you to use K Mappa Hunch at full screen and still touch me when I attempted to jump and avoid it. What the hell?
Man. Duel 1.
What does it mean when it says universe? It means that... So, Slayer's command grab, Bloodsucking Universe, it enhances the next hit that he does, where it does stuff better than a counter hit. Like, a counter hit gives increased 20% damage, I think, to the next string. Bloodsucking Universe gives 30. Bloodsucking Universe gives 30 and also increases hit stun the same way that a counter hit does. No Behemoth Typhoon. What? Uh-oh. Ooh, hit with the back shots. Also, Nago can combo in a command grab now with 6k. That's new. Did he need that? I guess that's another attempt at them making... No, I don't know what that... I feel like he didn't need that. If they're gonna buff Blood Rage and make it do the big flinging thing if your opponent is in the air... Speaking of which, that happens on block as well. It's not just on hit. Then I'm wondering why they would give you another method, a better method of maintaining your blood gauge. I don't remember minigun shooting for that long. They changed how it works. At level 3, you got a really long Skyfish, but now it only drains security gauge every 3 bullets shot. Meaning, I think for the full duration it's longer, but effects change as you go along, as you spend more security gauge for it. Joke's on you, the amount of cholesterol? Is that supposed to be cholesterol? In my blood will kill Slayer in like 1 minute after that. Uh-huh.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Why does this game refuse to give me the commands that I'm looking for? Oh, that's cool. Stop that. Too far. A little bit surprised that killed you. Why does this game not give me my freaking commands, bro? Okay. Oh my god, I know how to do quarter circles. I know how to do frickin' half circles. I know how to do all that good stuff. Can you, like, give me the good stuff? Let me do the thing. I did the thing. Trust me.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay. This isn't cool. I messed up the link. That's on me. This isn't good. Woo! Yeah, that's it. Yep. And what makes you think it is your turn after you block JD Behemoth Typhoon? The fact that you used a Behemoth Typhoon in the air. You know, the thing that will also knock me down, give me a hard knockdown, if it's successful? You know, I think it would kind of make sense to make that aerial move a little bit negative.
Duel 1.
Maybe it is negative, but it doesn't matter because you can space it in such a way where you can just up Behemoth Typhoon and then that's got a 12-frame startup, which is faster than any of my pokes. Well, that's not true. It's more like it's significantly faster than my 5H, which is the only button I would be able to use to contest at that range in normal mode. In JR, maybe a little bit different, but I don't know. What are you doing? Uh-oh. What are you doing? You can't keep getting away with it! Yo, did they do something to grab range, by the way? Because there are a number of instances where I'll knock somebody down at a distance, and then run up to try to hit them with like a 2H or a 2K, and they're just mashing grab on wake up. And I definitely don't think I'm within the distance to get grabbed, but I just get it anyway. I just get hit. Ooh.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Getting tired of this. That traded? Okay.
Are you ready?
Even JD Behemoth Typhoon is plus, not minus? Okay, well, that's not cool.
They cannot change society.
Someone offered me $10 for 3 6K feints in a row. Worth.
Let's rock.
Whatever you say. Okay. You just straight up didn't give me the RC?
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Shoot.
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
I'd really appreciate it if you stopped doing that. Why are you not giving me? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, nice, Master's Hammer grab. Thanks. I'm like legitimately getting really annoyed, and it's only because I don't know what the problem is, but I am just straight up not getting commands. It shouldn't be motions, and it definitely shouldn't be buttons. My buttons work. There are no issues with my buttons not working anymore. I fixed that. So why didn't I get the Roman cancel when I wanted it? And why didn't I get 2H into dragging? I might have messed that one up. Maybe I accidentally did install. Ah! I into instant low. I forgot that was an option. That definitely should have been a tech, and I don't know what the hell happened there. Same thing happens to me all the time in this game. What the? Then this might be a fault of the new patch, because it's more consistent. But it shouldn't be, because I wasn't having this problem before. Shoot. Aight. Didn't get my deflect shield. Steven, why did you think it was your turn in general? I didn't. What is... I want to know what the new devs of this game, like the devs of Guilty Gear Strive specifically, what is their game plan? Like, what's their design philosophy with some of the newer characters? I don't know what makes Dizzy underwhelming, but if a lot of people, or if a number of people say that she is kind of underwhelming, and she's the newest one, then... Is it because they don't want the newer characters to be... No, that can't even be right. It can't be a matter of them not wanting the newer characters to be busted, because Slayer's busted. He was busted before, and he's still now busted. So... What are they going for? Uh-oh... Punch. Another... Didn't do another Super Mappa Hunch? Why? Nice. He's OTG'd, no! Johnny Slayer, A.B.A, kind of. A.B.A... I'm gonna be real. She is strong, but she is also really weak. And she's supposed to be like that, right? She's a feast or famine kind of character. But it's a matter of, I feel like it's too easy to make her famine. Especially for some matchups. You're supposed to waste her time if she actually gets into Jealous Rage. But a singular block string, or a couple of seconds worth of avoidance in neutral, means that I no longer get to have my win con. That is very manipulatable. Like, Chip I cannot touch if I did not already start the Blood Rage. Not Blood Rage. If I didn't already start the Jealous Rage. Milia is a little bit of the same story. Asuka... There's a bit of a debate with, like, him being A.B.A.'s worst matchup. And it makes sense because he can just throw rocks at you all day and there's very little you can do if that starts. But if you can somehow find an opportunity to get next to Asuka, then he probably just frickin' died because he has no reversal. No meterless reversal, at least. And if he loses all of his mana, then he's gonna get killed in that one curse no matter what. I say curse. I'm a frickin' Arakune player, bro. No. Musa's right. He's gonna get killed in the one Jealous Rage. And there's probably nothing he can do about that. Shoot. But, yeah, no. But someone like Johnny, someone like Gold Lewis, someone like, in some cases Dizzy, like you did it to me not too long ago, I'm probably not going to be able to get out of the scenario that you put me in at full screen. At least not easily, especially considering the fact that my guard point, having a 7-frame startup, ultimately leads to only getting more Jealous Rage meter. It doesn't lead me into Jealous Rage. It doesn't get me to the win con. Shoot, dude. You did it early. But you see, now we're in the scenario where I don't get to turn this off. Or, I guess I did get to turn it off because he decided to back up. I should not have gotten away with that. Nice. Good awareness. Wait, okay, I can low profile that if I jab? That's interesting, but I can't if I'm just normally crouching? Frick this game! Okay, close slash. This is painful. This is really cool. When's the part where I get to not block anymore? Never? Got it.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
When's the last time you ate a vegetable? I don't keep track. I just kind of eat whatever. Had some mashed potatoes, like yesterday. A.B.A versus Dizzy feels cursed for A.B.A. As long as I can stop her from jumping in, it's GG's. I don't think you even need that, bro. Like, you can zone me out with Big Sword, and I can solve that with, like, dragging, or, possibly 6P, but I haven't tried that one yet. But, I mean, I still have to worry about your Far Slash. I still have to worry about frickin', yeah, like, that's ridiculous. The fact that that is active for 10 whole frames and that is longer than my whole animation meant to specifically combat exactly that, like, that's kind of nutty. And then there's this. Then there's the thing that has no pushback. What's wrong with me? I don't know why you didn't burst. Don't do anything. You did something. Why would you do that? I got projectiles. I messed up. That should not have made contact. I don't know. I'm so sorry. That's the other thing. A singular grab means that I also lost JR. I guess you could have the same thing if you made it so that a knockdown leads into me losing JR, but... This is rough. Jeez. I want to say something, but I feel like it would be in the lines of win the game and then give some unsolicited advice, because that is exactly what it is. But, oh, what? Okay, never mind. Then you did try it. I was gonna say you can Roman cancel before Door Super hits you, but, I mean, if you tried it, then... If you tried it and it just didn't happen, then there's no getting around that. That's just how it worked. I don't know, that's just GG Strive being GG Strive. Don't counter me, it won't be funny. Alright. Oh, Yogan-sen! First now? Why? Bruh. Double overhead into I can just backdash. That's not what was supposed to happen. I messed that up. What's up, Kotatsu? Usually you can, but sometimes it catches me mid-animation. Oh. Is it possible for Strange to blue RC his hairline thinning out? Might give you a few extra seconds to appreciate it. The struggle, no amount of positive is fixing that. It's gonna take more than 100 meters. Y'all are whack, bro. There's nothing wrong with my hairline. My hairline's fine. Leave me alone. Maybe I should go completely bald. Oh, glad I didn't jump. Okay, just jab. Why not? Just mash jab. Frickin' beautiful. And then the singular block string means that I now no longer get to play the game. Double overhead. Burn it down. System. Sun Wukong. That's my favorite god in Smite. I just like Wukong. Traitor. Bruh. Strange Wukong. I wish? Question mark. I'd love to have. I'd like to have 72 transformations and the power pole or whatever the heck that thing is called.
Are you ready?
Especially the power pole. But mostly the ability to clone myself. That one's the bee's knees, as they say. What's up, Chesnock? What did I come into? Someone named Sun Wukong joined. And then Katatsu said something weird. But he always does that. That one's normal. Strange clone would kill him, he would somehow come out cooler. Okay, I just have to do that a little bit later. And then it'll still accomplish my goal. Ay. Forgot, I can hit that away. Freaking sweet, bro! Why am I far slash just so bad? Ay. That sucks. Too early. How did you get hit by that? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're supposed to block! Ah! Damn, I wasn't ready for you to get hit by a close slash. Thank you for the follow, Melee Daddy. Don't know what this character is doing, that's the point. Basically, if I hit you with a close slash, at least for my game plan, you gotta guess high-low. It's either I do 2H, which is 2 lows, or I do 236K, which is 1 high. I minus 2 after the high. The 2K I can cancel into other things, so I can make that string safe. Rekka's is unsafe unless I RC. I mean, other than that, it's just like me having really long pokes and then a really good JH. Only good because of its speed, not good because of its... Well, I guess its hitbox positioning is good as well, but... ouch. That's cool.
Perfect.
Ay.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Close slash, right. Don't ever jump the pile, not the pile bunker, the Tekken Mappa Hunch. It will just press close slash and it will counter hit you out of the air. Mappa Hunch. Defies all logic, bro. He whiffs the forward move that starts his whole game plan. I don't get to whiff punish him, even though I double jump to try to avoid. Whatever. Whatever! It's fine. I just gotta not jump. I just have to guess and 6p the Mappa Hunch. That's it. Didn't know what your don't even know what your close slash is. Close slash is the key thing. They're all key things. It's the... She's sideways and Paracelsus moves down. I don't know how to describe it. Two lows that you can stand the second hit and get blown up for no reason. It's not no reason, it's part of the mix. It's the point. It's to keep her offense to be extremely powerful when she's in Jealous Rage. If that weren't like that, then she would be a bad character. I would honestly believe, I would say... Because then it just becomes like a matter of fuzzy blocking, right? I could still mix it up a little bit, but if there's a certain starter to it, then you just block low and then... block low and then time yourself for blocking the high. And then now that mix is null. There we go. Death by dandyism. Threw him up, Trashy. Speedrunning Stronge, currently 20 seconds. Is that worth the RC? I guess it was, because, I mean, you're getting a screen break and the meter's coming right back, but... All I know about the DLC characters is if you try to interact with them, you die. That's every character in the game. Teach this online A.B.A. his lesson. I don't need any lessons taught. No conversion? Gunshot? You can jump after that? What was that supposed to be? I would really appreciate it. He's fishing for Last Horizon, that's for certain. Think. Don't like that you're doing this, Trashy. I really don't. You can also 5p Mappa, but good luck with that. I'm pretty sure if I try to 5p Mappa, we trade. The best thing is to either try to poke him out of it with something longer, but my far slash sucks and my heavy slash is really slow. 5k might do the trick, 2k might do the trick. But 6p seems to be the most consistent answer as long as I get it right. I'm okay with A.B.A being OP in Jealous Rage. What I don't like is 236K being safe on block in normal mode. I think it kind of needs to be, right? She shouldn't be, like, unplayable. She still loses her turn, but if it were just punishable for doing 236K, then what is the use of this tool now? Like, what are you using it for? Because they took away its combo on counter hit, and they took away its took away combo on counter hit, so you can't even build JR from a successful 236K. They made it so that it's more negative, so now you can't do it and then mash 2P and consistently catch somebody that isn't pressing 2P in return. Hell, you could even catch people that were pressing 2P, because as long as they had a 5 frame, then you would go from clash into winning the exchange. She loses most of her game plan from landing, or from getting a 236K blocked in normal mode. But it's just not a useless tool anymore. Or, like, it's not, like, a busted tool anymore. To crush lows, you can still combo 5H counter hit into 236K. Yeah, you can do that, but if you start the combo, if you start the counter hit with the 236K, then you get nothing. I don't know, nobody plays the non-DLC characters anymore outside of Ram, but I feel like Sol, Kai, etc. have a lot more interaction baked into their kits. With the most recent patch? I don't know anything about that. Unless you mean in general, before. And you say that most of the people that I found last night, I found a Biken player, but their DLC. I found... Wait, is Biken DLC? I don't remember. Yeah, she was. She was like first season, right? I found a Kai player. I know I found a Soul player. There was a Pot player. I found more non-DLC characters than DLC. Naked Slayer, cool. Played Geo and saw a bunch of Axles. Yeah, plenty of people play the non-DLC characters, the base game characters. No, you don't lose your turn, you backdash every time and you just back to neutral. From 236K? In normal? You don't get that. That doesn't work consistently. Pokes will catch that because A.B.A's backdash is bad. A.B.A's backdash is bad on top of it being more negative for 236K. That can work if spaced correctly, but every character in the game can do something like that. Like, Johnny can do something like far to mid-range Mistfinder and then backdash, and then what the hell are you gonna do? Even if he's minus, like, 15 for doing it, who cares? He's neutral resetting. He's too far away to do something about that. Still use Eno sometimes. Ew. I usually only run into Souls and Kai players. I found at least 2 Pot players. One of them was actually a friend that I met in BlazBlue that I found by chance when I decided to queue for casual 1 or 2 nights ago. And he was kicking my ass with Pot. Like, he really knew what he was doing spacing-wise and meter gain-wise. Definitely knew how to manage his meter. That was insane. And his decision-making in a lot of instances was just top-notch. Really playing around the fact that I have a limited time to get my game plan down, and I can only be so high up in the air, so he can only interact with that so much. Or I can only interact with that so much. Because most of what he would do would prevent my jump-ins, or prevent my grounded approach. So I would have to guess, or make him guess, or something to basically end up whiff punishing him. And then I was able to possibly win the round. Otherwise, it was just him putting me in an infinite block string. Not really infinite, but more like a tricky block string. Literally did it against Tenjin. I know that I backdash from 236K in Jealous Rage, but I'm only backdashing from 236K in normal if I'm spaced correctly. If I'm not, then I'm going to block. I'm going to block because stuff like that. his Far Slash, Gold Lewis's Far Slash is extremely long. And then Behemoth Typhoon is a major factor, because all Behemoth Typhoons lead to hard knockdown. And then Thunderbird is a thing, but that's less relevant. I don't know why I'm complaining about Thunderbird. Anti-air jab into more damage than it should have been. Wow. Because it's BS. Yeah. Well, Thunderbird... No, alright. I don't think Thunderbird is that bad. I think that it's a tool that does its job, right? The only thing that I would change about Gold Lewis at the moment is making it so that not every single one of his specials causes a hard knockdown. Because it's kind of ridiculous to be guessing whether or not he's going to do a 12-frame Behemoth Typhoon that I cannot jump over, or jump forward with JD and then Behemoth Typhoon, and that leads into a hard knockdown. Both of them lead into a hard knockdown for him to then just run amok right next to me and do 400 more Behemoth Typhoons that lead into a high-low mix for 70%, if even one of them touches me. No burst. Burst. You didn't do anything. Why did you do that? This is cool. Like, the messed up thing here is he gains meter while shredding through mine, and then if I don't use my meter to try to force him away, then I'm taking like 1 billion damage in chip. But that only becomes a problem because he gets a hard knockdown from everything. So if I get tapped by anything, then that's it for me. Nothing. And then there's that. Then there's the fact that that will catch my backdash. Frick me. It's just JD! I'm not fighting Gold Lewis, I'm fighting JD Behemoth Typhoon! Just anti-air him Lamau? That is much harder than you think it is. His jump arc being extremely shallow, and JD hitting where it does. I am guessing between Behemoth Typhoon at distance or instant forward jump into JD very consistently. And then 6P'ing that. I don't know, man. If it was me, I would have pressed the 6P button and win the match, obviously. Didn't do that when I hit you with the same side mix when you were waking up. Instead, I saw you whiff a grab.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hello? Uh-oh, someone RQ'd. Give me 5 minutes in the lab, I'll put that hairline to rest. What's happening? Sure, guess I'll leave after I lose the next. You don't have to leave. I'm always of the opinion of play whoever the hell you want. Don't let anybody complaining change your mind for anything. What is happening? Why am I soft locked? We're good. You guys can try that again. Assuming the both of you are still here. What happened? Who's still here? And what line, what order were we in? Oh, I have to? All I hear is complaining and people skipping if they have to fight me? Don't let them get to you! Play whoever you want! Have fun whichever way you want to! If playing gold Lewis is your idea of fun, then go ahead, do it. I'm gonna complain. That shouldn't affect how, or, well, I guess I say it shouldn't affect your desire to play, but honestly, I'm the same. I'm exactly the same. Because that's part of the reason that I stopped wanting to play Smash Ultimate with some of my friends. Because they were saying that Sora was busted, and then I just kind of had no real desire to play the game with them anymore. Because I felt like I was just pissing them off. Well, that's part of it. It's more like... No, that's mostly it. Never mind. I guess it also felt like what I knew about how to play the game was being belittled. You can slide under that. That's good to know. I don't think I have any moves that do that, though. Well, maybe I do, actually. Maybe 2D. Was that cross through? Gunshot. Use the gunshot as a jump in. Okay. And you can slide under laser. Good to know. Not skipping because of gold. Our connection just isn't the greatest. Maybe I should put a ping minimum on the rooms. Maximum? Ping maximum, not minimum. Minimum will be bad. Ooh! Good stuff. Why does that freeze you? Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know who was skipping. Makes sense in that case. That didn't stage transition? Yo, what do you do about a Baiken that's up in your face? Cause Tatami Gaishi is plus, isn't it? So, you can do whatever string into Tatami Gaishi and then she gets like a high-low mix off of a basic string. I guess she can't like infinite with it because it has a decent amount of pushback. Say that and I still don't like it. I guess I'm just jaded to any sorts of connections. I only have a problem when the connection actually makes the game like an unplayable level, like consistent rollbacks or Consistent rollbacks or... Surprise trade there. Or it feels like I'm underwater. Gunshot? Goes on set. Okay. Thing. Bruh. That's not what I wanted. Break. Yeah, I only have an issue with it when it starts chugging. Yep. I could play it out, I just want to know that I'm hitting people with stuff that's real, and not just because net play is screwing with things.
Are you ready?
I understand that, but for the most part, I think that these games are going in such a way where they are, like, people are losing because they're being outskilled, not because the net is causing a problem. I don't know how it might look for you and Tenjin, but for me and Tenjin, I definitely feel like it's mostly us being... There's no net problems, it's just us being us, or the game being the game. Oh, frick me. Okay, so that doesn't trigger if I am not in its range, so why did it trigger the other time? Okay, thank you, autocorrect. How does this work? That's interesting. That grab shreds through my Jealous Rage. Damn. Guard pointed, but I did it too late. Got missed. Alright. So, I'm thinking this is another one of those matchups that's really bad for A.B.A. Because this leads into, or you can do that. Yep, there it is. I can do some about it. Yeah. Shoot, you got me. Try to jump. I can do some about most of that zoning, but you recover from Ice Spike fast enough that I would still have to block immediately after installing. And then it just becomes a matter of whatever you decide to do right after, which... No, okay, hold on. It might not be that bad. Because Flame Spike, that takes some startup and I can run under it. Ice Spike I can hit you out of, but then it becomes a matter of you zoning with buttons. You still have Michael's sword, but I can slip under that. It might be polarized. Again, It might just be another polarized matchup. I do think Sword should get toned down. I think it only... One of two things should happen. Either one, reduce its damage a bit, or two, like, reduce its pushback. The pushback is the thing that I want touched. I don't care about it doing a billion damage. It's the super long delay. It's like a fine poking kind of move. What the heck is happening? Again. It's just too safe, is what it feels like. At a distance. And it just makes it so that, okay, now she gets to do whatever the hell she wants at full screen against certain characters. There's some characters that would be negative for. What the heck is happening, man?
Are you ready?
I think this might be a problem on Tenjin's side again. This was happening before. Or is it? It is not my turn. I don't know whose turn it is. Strive having a lobby issue because my net is fine. It might be Strive. You started it! No! Horny-ass character, ban her. Dizzy or A.B.A? I was thinking of making a recording of a Celestial A.B.A I played versus yesterday. Almost felt bad for A.B.A, but then I was like, wait, A.B.A player? Okay. Like my green Among Us? With the broccoli? Yes. Yes, I do. Considering the minigun bug, the RAM bug, and Kai Infinite. Wait, what bug is with RAM? I didn't know RAM had a bug. I would not be surprised if they broke something. Broke another thing. If you burst her sword, it doesn't go away and hits you. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. I didn't know that that's... I thought that was just a thing that happened. I didn't know that was a bug. Wait, did the other wall swords do that? I don't remember if they did. Nope, usually it goes away. Now it just stays on you and explodes. Oh, that's cool. Was told all swords do that randomly. Oh, that's really cool.
Are you ready? Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah. Okay.
Slap.
Bruh. Ah, big fireball. Big sword. Well, that's not big sword, that's smaller sword, but, you know. Interesting round start. Or I guess, transition start. I really do want A.B.A.'s damage to be lowered. I actually really do. Well, it's still like across the cast, but especially A.B.A. It feels like I kill people in 2 touches because I kill people in 2 touches. I hate it. I hate it. I just want to play the freaking game. By them making everybody so high damage, it makes me play the game less. Even when I'm playing the game. Yeah, I still can't tell what these animations are. I feel like they're pretty obvious. Or like, they display what they need to. It's not like it's Bedman, right? I would say the only one that's questionable is Dragging. That one doesn't show very well that it's upper body invuln, but, I mean, even the previous one in Plus R didn't do that. Make it stop! You got me? You got me? I would really like to not block anymore. Good stuff. We're good. I want everyone's damage to be lowered. Dizzy Mirror is the lowest damage one. Oh! Wait, but doesn't Dizzy also have 5 guts? I was trying to uninstall. Here we go again. I got kind of lucky with that. Ah! I got to play the game for 2 seconds! Alright, 2 more seconds of gameplay, let's go! And it's over. Never mind, 2 more. And it's over. Ah! It's okay. Fortunately, the devs said that Guilty Gear is a high damage game. I mean, it is. It's only supposed to be high damage in certain scenarios, right? With the new patch, they said that they were trying to go closer to that, where you only get the high damage in instances where the right confirm is made. That was a lie. That was a freaking lie. Or maybe it wasn't, I don't know. I assume they were supposed to make smaller taps, like instances of trades or someone getting hit once or twice by a poke, less powerful, which that probably did happen. But an actual confirm will lead to just about the same amount of damage, but I wanted that to be lower, believe it or not. Pain. First. Well, I can jump now from that. And that was the enhanced version? Bruh! You lag switched me out of my... You lag switched me out of my frickin' combo. OTG? No OTG. Ah, damn. I knew double overhead was coming, but I should have just jumped and grabbed you rather than trying to hit you with a close slash. Stuff. Ow. Okay. Pain? Damn. So we're through that ever being adjusted. Oh, for the damage. Yeah, kinda. I think guts just mattered more in the previous games, and also because of the game being more aerial and there being a number of different situations, it still took someone longer to die in Exerd and plus R. Meanwhile, since this one is still all grounded scenarios, there are very few air combos, there are very sure confirms on the ground. It's just like you get touched, you probably just died, no matter what. Not really died, but you took a billion damage. I don't know. I want to say everything that is the problem with this game is mobility. Mobility and hitbox positioning in some cases. 800 ping? Oh no? Oh, Jesus Christ. By the way, what the heck was that snake glitch in MGS3 Lamau? Good ass question, dude. I don't know. Every game I touch breaks.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
So they made the game for casuals and spectators, so high damage will always trump longer matches with more back and forth skill expression. I don't think making a game for casuals is like a bad thing. Making a game for casuals, but also giving like a higher skill ceiling is what you would aim for. And I believe that there is a decent skill ceiling for this game, but it's not as high as maybe some of the previous Guilty Gears. Like, I would say BlazBlue is a game that is made for casuals. It has a low skill floor, but it definitely has a super high skill ceiling. Whoa, what the heck just happened there? But I'm looking for more of that. I'm looking for more games that can be played at a lower level and they're still fun. They're still whatever the hell you're trying to find out of it. But then also when you pull it apart and examine more of the structure of the game, it doesn't just end up boiling down to whatever the hell this is, where it's only a grounded footsies at pretty much all times, and a number of grounded pokes will hit you out of the air, and I'm not really sure why we have an air dash if it's going to be so low to the floor. Why someone can jab me out of the sky by mashing 5P. Stuff like that. Why someone can hit me with mid-screen distance buttons or specials and then backdash for a neutral reset if they aren't already within a neutral distance. I feel like the vision was different, but somehow incompetent enough. Doesn't know how to balance numbers. I kind of struggle to control new movement speed. For who? Oh, for Geo? True, BlazBlue is easy, very. The thing about BB is, you can go as high as you want to. There's always something to optimize. Been consistently anti-aired by characters 2-piece. Fine. What's going on? Dog the dog, you here? Dog the dog, it's your turn! Surprisingly not back for 800 ping. Also, you can move in the air in this game. Oh my god, what is happening now? I didn't say that you can't move in the air. I know that you can. I'm just saying that it's harder. And I don't expect... I actually find it a little bit aggravating to have an anime fighter where aerial combat is weaker because it's an anime fighter. It's not telling me it's my turn. Oh, okay. So the game is broken. Gotcha. It's an anime fighter. I expect to play anime in the anime fighter, bro. Like, I want to be jumping around, doing flippy tricks, clashing with people. I get less of that. I get like, what do I call this? Faster Sam show, faster Street Fighter, faster I'm stuck on the floor, and I can jump, but it feels like I'm underwater. That's wrong. It doesn't feel like I'm underwater for jumping. It just feels like I shouldn't be in the air because they don't want me to be in the air as much. You hit me with a ball. How could you? Yo, it's Dog the Dog's turn, I believe. We should probably let him on the cab. Or is it? Whose turn was it? Get in the line? Naoto 60 anti-air, Chef's Kiss. I can't get off the cab now? Fully functioning 5-year-old game. Can't even queue? Alright, hang on. I know how to solve this. Yeah, it was my turn, but you didn't get ready. Frick! That's the wrong button! Psych! That's the wrong... We're in there anyway. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm no longer Celestial. With the month reset, I went back. That's right. Never mind. And then the first match that I had back, I got queued against the Biken player. And then the second match I got back, I got queued against an Asuka. Because I wasn't suffering enough. Room ID, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. That number, that number, that number, this number, and then that. Alright, that's all the time I have for today. I have to go back to playing Monster Hunter Wilds on my Nintendo 3DS. Yo, you got a Nintendo 3DS that can run Wilds? That's crazy. How do I get one of those? Never stream on my PC again. Alright, Dog the Dog, get in here and get on the cab. And then, I believe it was Tenjin next. Based on gameplay, you never were. Frick you! Are you gonna upload those FF9 VODs? The one from multiple years ago? I think that does exist, but it exists on my main channel unlisted. Or maybe it is listed. You might be able to find it with, like, the playlists. I'm not sure. Where's Dog the Dog? I'm playing Wilds now. Are you really? Okay. Well, I hope you have fun with that. It is not my turn. Someone just play. There you go. You get your turn back. Be happy. What's up, Homegrown Tone? Damn, you still play this? Not for long, man. This is probably my last day until they do something, bro. On top of bugging the game out with some stuff, I don't like the balanced direction that they made with a lot of the characters. And then I find my character fun, but very aggravating to play because I get a singular chance. I get one chance to play the game, and then that's it. My character is good, because that one chance that I get, I can probably knock the person down, but also, it's only one chance. And it's not like it's a weighted in my favor kind of chance, it's like I installed at the wrong time, or I somehow lost momentum while I had the install going. I will now lose the round because I cannot get out of the string that is happening. Well, now I'm chilling, no work. Good to hear. Seems like the devs just went to have a wild game from what I've seen. I haven't played this since Sin dropped. It's fine to have a wild game, but it's not fine when some of it breaks. Like whatever the hell Gold Lewis does that causes both characters to disappear and the timer to stop ticking. Like it's an actual soft lock, in fact. You have to restart the game, or, no, you don't have to restart the game. You have to just straight up quit out of the match that's being played. Actually, if somebody did that in a real online match, in like the tower, or the park, you can't leave that, because you can't pause the game. It would only happen in the room. Or versus. But yeah, there's that. There's frickin' heckin' mother lovin' Gold Lewis being a busted ass character, not in like the literal sense with breaking the game, but with being a high-low mix character with some of the longest pokes in the game, all of them guard crushing, every single one of these pokes or specials leading into a hard knockdown. What's it called? Oh, we don't get to play. We don't get to play. Never mind, we do get to play. Every one of these pokes leading into a hard knockdown. What's it called? Try to 6B. Got nothing. What else? Okay. I don't know if that was necessary. A slash, even though I feel like that should have been a close slash. Right. Excuse me? Tried to grab you all three of those times. Got nothing. Pain. Punch. That's cool. Okay. Frick me, dude. That's not good. Wow, that beats my force slash. That's not what I wanted to do, and I don't know why I gotta jump. He still would have hit me because what I attempted was reversal super, and because there's the whole super flash, he would have just blocked it, but... Nice grab on the Master's Hammer again, but what a stupid way to go out. Yeah, I know. I still really don't like Master's Hammer. It's such a stupid tool. That the only way to consistently deal with it is to grab him out of it, but whether or not he'll be within grab range is such a strange... It's such an ambiguous thing. And then, what's it called? Frickin'... It's not just the range, the timing is tight, too.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Does Elfa have a reversal? A Meteor's reverse? Not... Yeah, no, a Meteor's reversal? I know that she has... Big Scream or whatever the heck it's called. But I don't think she has a reversal other than that. Uh-oh... Make it stop! No burst? Garfield, you had burst. You just get grabbed at a Mappa? Ooh. Close slash anti-air, my favorite, baby! That would have led into like 70. Oh, this is gonna kill. Hell yeah, dude! 6 Ps? What the hell is that? I don't need that. He right above me. I'm just gonna press slash. The same thing I would have done if he were away from me.
Are you ready?
I don't need to burst there. I mean, you could have. I would have done it. And then probably lost the round anyway.
Duel 1.
Tentacle. Oh! Help. This is painful. I will not burst. I'm surprised you were within range. Aye. Not a reversal, but the one frame after that animation. At a 6 speed. Come up behind you. Dude. Whoa! Didn't get my heckin' DP, but it's fine. We're good. Okay. We're good.
Are you ready?
Elpahelt. No! Alright, I return. Those LOL Worlds Grand Finals were freaking amazing. Were they now? Good to hear. Nothing. Cool! How come Slayer's close slash gets to anti-air everything, but mine can't touch nothing? Frick me. It's okay. You're dead. That was 2 interactions. I am actually kind of sorry. Is your name Slayer? Used to be. Back when I didn't understand online handles, that was a name that I would run by. Back when before I had this handle that I got now. Frick me. Ouch. That's not good. Get her away from me! No! No! Damn! Okay. Too bad I can't, This is unfortunate. Really didn't think we would get hit by that, and I wasn't ready for what happened afterwards. Okay. This is gonna be lethal.
Are you ready?
I'm just the type of dude to have the name of XX Pussy Slayer 124 Sonic XXX. I mean, it's not far off. It was just Slayer and then a bunch of numbers. Right, it was supposed to be 123. Ah, that's so active! Why everything you got like 800 years of activity? When do I get to play the game? When do I get to play the game? Oh, just sword me. Sure, why not? Ah! RC? No, no RC. Frick me. Alright, we're good. Nothing. What the? What did you just do? Just 6p on wake up? Make it stop. Oh no. I hit my bar slash. It's bad. We're good. Oh. Get to play when you're on him. I get one chance of being on him. I don't like one chance of being on him. I want 2 chances, maybe 3. Damn, the raw -12 ice spike into 2D pressure. It's -12? That can't be -12. What am I supposed to do? He's all the way over there. Who cares if it's -12? It's like telling me that Johnny's Mistfinder is -12. Okay, great. Now what? Now, okay, he does another Mistfinder and I guard point it. Now what? I guard point another one and then that continues until the end of the game? Got it. Understood. That's a fun one.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
I didn't want that. Oh, he didn't want Ice Spike? No, this stuff is sick. Remember, you can 6p Michael Sword or low profile. Yeah, I know that. I still haven't tried 6ping it. But I've definitely low profiled it more than once. Punish me, Johnny, after -15.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh. The jab didn't work? Oh, Michael's sword. Oh, that's cool. Did I hit the floor first? I can't move! Right! Right! The ice makes this unplayable. I forgot about that. The ice makes me unplayable. He's fine. I can't play.
Queen Busy wins. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Frick me. Nice 2K. Getting very tired of seeing my buttons come out and then getting nothing. Ow.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Hey. Okay. This won't kill, right? Yeah, no. Can't do this though. What? No dash blocking? No nothing? You didn't even try to defend against that? Why? What happened? Well played, well played. Thank you. Tried to burst? Oh! That was supposed to be like gold burst or something?
Are you ready?
Slow-mo is funny. It ain't funny. Guess that is a strat. I always try to outplay with movement. I should just cover the screen with stuff. You want to outplay with movement, Dizzy is not for that. Not in this game, anyway. Yeah, because she doesn't have the double jumping, double air dashing thing that she does, or did in Exerd. My 6B! What do you mean? I'm right! Against A.B.A, sometimes you have to use movement. Is that true? I feel like against A.B.A, you have to not do that. Break this video game! Good stuff. Oh, it's late. I thought that was supposed to be. We're good. Thought that was gonna be heckin' Master's Hammer.
Are you ready?
Nah, bro, for real, use a fish to cover air or low, if then just anti-air or Michael's sword. It's really gameplay that plays itself. Weird to perfect, though. That's what throws me off. I have to unlearn so much old Dizzy stuff. Movement was so important. Now it's just... yeah, now it's just strive, right? Now it's just stay on the floor all the time. Never go anywhere. Stupid. What you doing, son? Why? What you pressing on? Wake up! This isn't good. Ah! I've been iced. Night. Never imagined to see an anime fighter just become whack Street Fighter. I wouldn't say it's whack Street Fighter, it's faster Street Fighter. I still think that there are some fun aspects to this game. The newest patch might have lessened some of it, but ultimately, there is still a way to have fun with it. It just feels odd and or bad to anybody that has played older anime fighters. First. Hit that. Frick this! What am I doing? Am I heckin' dumb? Guys, I want you to know, when I say something like, am I dumb or are you dumb? I start thinking about this one song by Cupcake. I think it's Squidward Knows. I don't remember. Here we go? Never mind. Here we don't go. Ah, what do you mean you got meter to burst, bruh? Bruh, that's not cool. Alright, I'm a little bit surprised that touched me from that distance, but okay. Bruh. What do you mean you backdashed the whole thing? Don't like that I had to spend burst for that, or a bit of burst meter, but whatever. Nothing? Why are you jumping forward? Help! Okay. Oh, this is unfortunate. Nothing? Break me, I suck! Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. Whew. AKA whack. It's not whack. It's not whack. I will stand by this. It is whack. It is whack. Never mind, I won't stand by it. It's like a specific kind of whack that's not fully whack. Just bugged out that the air fish activates on backdash Lamau. That's why it was hitting me? Oh my god. Because technically you're in the air. It's a high damage air dasher, bro, and now it's got infinites. It's officially MVC Street Fighter. Damn it, bro. An air dasher doesn't want to be an air dasher, which is... Or does it want to be an air dash? It's hard to tell if it wants to be an air dasher. Because being in the air feels bad. When's City of the Wolves? Good question. Sometime next year. Because we love announcing video games an entire year before their actual release. That's a fun one. Is that crouch slash that you just hit me with? That's the crouching buttons, all crouching buttons in the game, low profiling my 2S. That's not what I wanted. What? You were supposed to be hit. Never mind. You got hit. You didn't do anything. Shoot. A lot of people usually get hit by that. Michael's sword! This isn't good. I've been dusted.
Queen Dizzy wins. Duel 2. Let's rock.
You got me. Is that your 2K? That couldn't have been your 2K, right? It's even faster than my far slash. That's cool. Why am I getting close slash? If one, you're nowhere near me, and two, it's not gonna like. All right. I don't understand the proximity normals in this game, and I don't understand grab distance in this game. I have been grabbed from distances that I am next to positive would have gotten me a far slash, and I am getting close slashes in like a football field away from somebody, and the Grand Blue effect. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be real, bro. It just feels like chaos to me as a chaos main. As Dizzy? Like, it just feels like they made for that Dizzy plays like Happy Chaos. Get hyped for a game you can't play until a year from now. By the way, please pre-order. Yeah, you can definitely take the money for or they will definitely take the money for the game, but by the way, it's not finished yet. Well, I mean, it's not that different from early access and, like, Kickstarters for stuff, but at the same time, it's not a AAA company, right? That does stuff like that, that uses EA and uses KS. Like, they're indie game devs, and they need the money to actually have the time to work on the game, and then they go for it and they make the labor of love, and it's great, but it's just people that trust those people to make the games that are good, right? But then we have the AAA game devs saying like, damn, people do that? Let's try that. Let's try that real quick. Nah, you can interact so much more against Dizzy than Happy Chaos. True. Why is that not an overhead? Master's Hammer! That stops even Slayer's dashes? Uh-oh. I'm surprised that's still crossed. That's insane. But the ice! But the ice! Oh, slash anti-air. Until the game comes out and doesn't work. What move? For what now? I assume you're talking about when I question something. Oh, you mean... Or I'm talking about Master's Hammer. Because Ice was on the floor, and then Tenjin did Dandy Step into Master's Hammer, and it still crossed up. It still crossed over the... over Tenta. Uh-oh. Wait, what about Wings of Light? Oh, that takes a really long time. I guess I think Wings of Light taking that long is... there probably just isn't a setup to actually guarantee that you will get out the Wings of Light. Takes 10 seconds. Don't worry, it's one hit and a mix into grab. I'll try hit. Wait, does Wings of Light still damage during grab animation? Ain't no way. Yes, it killed. That's messed up. That's not okay.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
During grabs or supers. Fun! Who the heck gave Disney this ability? No, ain't no way she learned it herself, right? Who did this? Is it Kai? Did Kai blowing her back out somehow make her get godly powers? Find me a woman that can do that to me.
Duel 2.
The legend of Dizzy the Grappler lives on. She was always this broken. It's probably not actually that broken. Well, I mean, I guess that... No, because that turns it into an instance of the next mix will kill you. Or... How many interactions is that? You need the first one... You need meter for Wings of Light in the first place. You need to win the next interaction to let you set it up. Then you need to win the interaction after that to keep it going. And then end up popping a grab while it's going. So that's 4. 4 different instances of victory in order to kill somebody. I mean, lore-wise. I know that you meant lore-wise, or I figured that you meant lore-wise. That didn't make contact? Stroke the big tree. Uh-oh, double overhead. She's so broken, Kai blew her back out and she gave him a power-up. Well, she didn't give it to him. He took it from his son. 160 millisecond Eno goes so hard. Dude, Wings of Light is horrible. What are you yapping about? She's not even broken in that game. She's honestly just mid or below average so far. In this game. I can definitely see her being, like, high mid. Maybe not high. No, she's too slow to be high mid tier. Like, middle... I can see her being mid tier or lower mid tier. Wings of Light is memes? Yeah. How did he get away with that string? Couldn't you poke him out of that? Oh, okay. And then that one forced it to be plus. Okay. Jab out of dash. Punish! No! It's plus! No! No! He doesn't know. She doesn't know. Zvezda's getting knowledge check. Yeah, that makes sense. He doesn't play this game consistently, if I remember right. Okay. You know, I actually like the new look of Dizzy. I like that she's mellowed out and is less chaotic overall. Yo, I'm a BRB. Aight. Uh-oh. She finally wears an actual outfit. No, that's the bad part. What the? Okay, it's fine. Go to mod. She no longer does it there. I don't like modding video games anymore. Someone got a question why Testament had her running around in her AC outfit. I don't know, man. Maybe Testament weird and freaky.
Mankind knew that they cannot. Duel 1. Let's rock.
First. Right? I don't know why that worked like that. I was really hoping that would kill. Why are you pressing buttons after bar slash?
Duel 2. Let's rock.
What? Someone needs to explain to me what the hell just happened. Frick this game. It's the worst game I ever played in my life, like dead ass. No burst? Garfield, you had burst. 6P went wrong side. I know why. I know, like, what happened, but, like, why did that happen? The auto-correction in this game is very, or semi-inconsistent. It's not very inconsistent. It's occasionally inconsistent. Now, if this would be Slayer, the entire bottom of the screen be looking red.
Duel 1.
Pretty sure he was overprotective of Dizzy in Accent Core 2. You're... Ouch. I've been Master's hammered. I've been Master's hammered. I've been bitten. I've been universed! And then you're gonna Last Horizon me, or you're gonna Mappa Hunch me? Why would you do that? Ouch. I tried to grab you. You're right. But when I try to do that... Why, bro? I hate wall frickin' splat so much. I was close enough for you to get a close slash. Rip off woman. Tenjin, whenever he sees a woman that shows any interest in him. True? The hell do you mean true? No, this I already read that. How old is Dizzy? No, wait, never mind. She's like 8. Yeah, she's 8. Sin is 3.
Mankind knew that
Testament. How old is Testament? How long is Dizzy going to live? To be honest, I mashed Super Mop a bunch. Oh, when you would have been able to last Horizon? Pay attention to your meter, bucko! Okay. No, when I killed you. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that was Command Grab Super. I thought that was the other one. Oh! Kinda really weird that they gave Ino a Command Grab Super. I guess it kinda makes a bit of sense though if she's gonna be like a heavy mixing character. If I were to give a character like Ino a Command Grab, it would be through meter. What? The 5K worked? Can I do that? No, I can't. I ain't even gonna question it. I know that don't work. It don't work. He can't keep getting away with it.
Are you ready?
Man, Eno players are always like this. I'm literally getting washed every time. Can't get them to ever not do something insane. Simply... I don't know, man. I don't know an answer. Alright, bro. That didn't cause... What the frick, dude? Why did that not cause stage transition? Hey. That didn't touch you? Alright, we're good. Oh my god, bro! Okay, start the big tree right at the gate. 6 feet. You burst? Why? Bruh. It's okay. You can't kill with your 5 heavy slash there, because unlike Gold Lewis, Ino's ass doesn't take up 2 continents. I'm pretty sure it'll still connect. He was just too far.
Are you ready?
We retracted Ino's hitbox during startup of Stroke the Big Tree. Ino gets hit by close slashes anyway. Oh, that's what you meant. No, that isn't what you meant. These are 2 separate comments, 2 separate instances.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I'm getting away with fake stuff right now. Yeah, that was my far slash to try to stop that thing from happening. Tried to jump that. Guess I did it too late. Yeah, that makes sense. I did try to air grab. Frick this game. Frick me. Double frick me. I will not burst. No Mappa Hunch, unless that was a misinput. This isn't cool. That's why I don't like YRC.
Are you ready?
Still mashing on bite, got it? What are you talking about? Whatever, I don't care. Don't care, didn't ask.
Mankind News. Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's cool, bro. When's the part where I get hitboxes? Ouch. What the? I might have been able to kill you if I'd used the other super, but I didn't feel like taking the chance.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh! That's not good. What? Weren't you still doing the second ice thing? The other... We talked a lot together? Okay, burst. Thank you for the follow, fish sandwich. Oh, we're good. Any tips on generally playing for new fighting game players? Don't play the game, throw the game out, break your controller, make sure that you have no access to the game whatsoever. That way you will lead a happier life. In actuality, what would I say to a new fighting game player? Don't let losses get to you. Learn what you can, any way that you feel that you can. How do I do this? What would I say? That's a very broad question, so there's nothing that I can really pinpoint to give you, like, a better idea of what you should and should not be doing. I guess part of what I want to say is, like, fighting games are mind games. A lot of it is thinking about what your opponent is going to do and how with the tools that their character might have. So... like, it's all just like a learning thing. I feel like I should have gotten hit there. It's all just, like, stuff that will come with time and experience and playing with certain people. Oh, this is whack. Just try to Hands of Doom me. That's not good. Nah, why are you doing that? Get out my skies. Frick this game. Never mind, we're good. I'm not mad. Oh, we lost. We lost. That's it. GG's. GG's. Pack it up. Yeah, went low. I tried to grab you. Inconsistent solution to a problem. Don't have a controller. What do I do then? How are you playing the? Oh, you're playing on your mouse and keyboard. I don't know what to say there because I play on stick. Damn it, bro. Play on numpad plus WASD. Based. Hyper based. It's like playing on a hitbox. Ah! This dude. Nah, stay in the corner. I hate that move. You see, I would have won. I would have won after I turned those tables if you didn't cheat. If you didn't cheat with Master's Hammer, then that would have been all me. All me. Guess I'm really struggling with the defense, and I also main A.B.A so far. Makes sense. Alright, so with defense in this game, it's a little bit different than a lot of other games. Actually, debatably majorly different, because this game has guard crushing, and a lot of what you want to do is ground-based, rather than a number of other anime fighters where it's mostly in the air. Or, not mostly, but there's more aerial combat. So, one thing that you need for defense is, like, patience and then just knowledge on what is plus or minus, and when you would be able to actually contest something. And then the rest becomes matchup-specific stuff. A.B.A is going to struggle with defense if she's in normal mode. Hell, even if she's in a Jealous Rage, because she's not supposed to be blocking while in Jealous Rage, she's going to struggle because she doesn't have an efficient solution to most defensive scenarios. She has a 4-frame jab, which a lot of other characters don't have. That's like the fastest kind of jab that you can have in this game. So there are some strings that she can get out of by mashing punch button, or the punch button, that other characters wouldn't be able to do. But other than that, if you're blocking, you just have to guess. You just have to guess what your opponent is going to do and know your own solution, efficient solution to whatever that might be. If they're going to go for a low, and you know that they're going to go for a low, and they're at a certain distance, and you would want to do something... I'll show you in training mode. Tenjin, don't get on the cab yet. Know thy enemy and know thyself, Sun Tzu, basically. So, if they're gonna go for a low, then you would want to do something like this to get over that low, but that's only at distance because this still has a startup. If they're gonna go for a high, and same thing, distance related, you would want to do this because this has upper body invuln. If they're closer, and you think that they're going to poke again with something like a bar slash, something that's like a higher up heavy slash, anything that's above like waist level, then you would want to 6P and then try to move any of these options into Rekkas. The Rekkas let you do this, and then now you can start your actual game plan. Like, you can do, say you're in a defensive scenario and you are somehow able to find a point where you can jab, you would want to do this, and then do this. And now it's a guess on whether or not you're going to meaty with a far slash or close slash. It's a guess on whether or not you're going to run up and then DP, because this will beat out and almost every other reversal in the game. There are some supers that will just say, frick you, and then win anyway. When I say that, I mean, like, Sin. He can, since his Ride the Lightning hits 3 times and they're all delayed, the first one you'll armor through, but then the second and third you won't, because you'll lose your armor by then and be recovering. So he'll just hit you twice with that, and then if you're close enough to the corner, then he'll just straight up start a stage transition and get Oki off of that. What else? Like, those are basically your best options for defense. There are some instances where if you know someone's going to do something like a distance button and then try to backdash or something, then maybe you would want to press something like 5H, but that one's extremely risky because of the startup and the recovery for this. This game is more about matchups and player interactions than doing your own thing. Right. Valuable advice I would give to someone: know when to crank it up on the gameplay, but also know when to be patient. If you want to be crazy all the time, good players will recognize it, and you'll feel bad when you lose because they counter all your options. Yeah, like, if you're the kind of player that ends up not understanding how you are supposed to defend, and not understanding that there are certain times where you kind of just have to block, then you're going to end up getting hit by basically a player that just stops you from playing the game. Like, they will meaty you every time. You're gonna get counter hit. They're basically going to play around neutral in such a way where you end up hanging yourself. You get knocked down, and then from that point on, they will consistently put you. They'll just like hit you on wake up. Like, I can show you a meaty example. That is the wrong menu. Counterattack settings. Say after recovery. This character is set to jab. So if you're just kinda get knocked down, that's the wrong thing. If you're gonna get knocked down, the computer will now jab, and I have set it for the wrong setting. That's after block, after hit, after recovery, after throw break. Oh wait, jumping P. I'm hecking stupid. Ouch, stand P. Alright. So now when he wakes up, 5P. So that's his fastest option. If you do something like this, then that... Frick. Knockdown, OTG, that meaties. And then that's gonna counter hit him, and then I can go into like 1 billion damage for that. Like, if you're the kind of crazy player and you just keep mashing for stuff like that, then people will find out setups to do that exact thing to you consistently, and then you just don't get to play the game. But also, if you're too patient of a player, then you're gonna get hit by fake stuff. And it'll be like mix, but it won't be real mix, and then you'll die. You'll die because you're defending for too long. You just have to know when and where and what you're going to do and why. Like, every time that you press a button or do an action at all, you need to have a purpose for it. There needs to be an end goal behind it. Like, don't just do... It's generally bad to do stuff at random. Most important thing is to always look out for player habits. Everyone has an autopilot. You can find it and let them bury themselves 10 feet under with their bad habits. This game, despite what people say, might be overwhelming for new players. On a higher level, it is actually quite a hype game watching the options people pick and interact. Yeah. I will say that that is moderately true. The problem that I have with the game is that it all happens a little bit too fast, so it's just hard to process in general. Or, when I say it happens too fast, it's like a different happens too fast than most other anime fighters, where the blender just happens too consistently in something like BlazBlue or Guilty Gear Xrd or plus R. But this one, it's more you get touched and then you die. The speed is more your health draining rather than the pace of the neutral. What's up, Lycan? Like from Dota? Even though that's not the same way to spell Lycan. Glazing Strive right now. I'll glaze Strive for what it does well. Nothing? Got it. That's a lie. This game does. It does feel good when it is functioning correctly. When you get something right. Just like most other fighting games. I will say, though, when it feels bad, it does feel really bad. Yo, how's it going? It's going, Like, right there, that felt bad. Not getting the last hit of Rekka, inexplicably, that felt pretty terrible. Because stuff like that will lead to me getting just punished for being correct beforehand. Yo, something I noticed, by the way, I think the animation for this command grab lasts longer than the meter cooldown for using an RC. Because look at my meter, right? I did quick Roman cancel, and here it is. Did quick Roman cancel, and that's the most meter that I'm conserving from, or not the most, that's some of the meter that I'm conserving from quick Roman canceling, right? And then by the time I complete this command grab, I get almost a quarter of that back, or almost half of the meter that I lost back. So that's pretty nutty. Man thinks he's piloting a unicycle, but in reality this game is a plane. This game is a plane as in a barren field, bro. There ain't nothing here but grass. Maybe a couple of cows. Half of these changes are Katano's doing, I swear to God. Katano snaps finger, nerf this stuff. This character is doing god-awful, but I don't like him. Make him unplayable. Yeah, it ain't that deep. I wouldn't say that. I would say stuff like quick Roman cancel makes it pretty deep. Utilizing quick Roman cancel for certain things leads to interesting solutions to problems, interesting mixes. There are just a number of other things that cause issues on their own. Like, I've stated a number of times, YRC. YRC causing a close-range scramble weighted in your favor for blocking is bad. I don't like that. And then... While I'm not a fan of most buttons catching jumps, I guess it does make you think about a way to avoid them, but no. I think that still does take away a little bit of the depth from an anime fighter, a lot of the depth from an anime fighter, because it makes it so that too many solutions that are grounded and will give you a certain kind of momentum will also solve a number of aerial situations, sometimes not even intentionally. Like, the thought is, something like that happens, and then you need to plan a way around someone pressing a button to get out of that scenario, but... I don't know. Kitano, smack this key. Kitano, take away half of Paracelsus. I don't think so, but to each their own. I still think the RC system is stupid, but I think like 99% of the mechanics in this game are stupid. Why? What's wrong with the RC system? I think that it's fine. I think RC drift... Well, alright. I can see, like, the slowdown that happens from RC being really stupid. That is an issue. Especially considering the fact that PRC causes slowdown. That one doesn't make sense to me. But I think RC drift alongside, quick Roman cancel, I think those are pretty interesting to play around with. Game's fairly deep considering people are still figuring out new stuff, but I don't like arguing this over Strive, because that's an agree to disagree. Right. I just like to be just to games I play. I know I ain't be playing Strive after today for a bit. Same. I think like 99... I already read that. Grand Blue Patch will save FTC. Surely. Brave Counter will be nerfed. Right. Grand Blue's dead. It's literally just the slowdowns. Also, I think it's a little too freeform. RC specifically, or the whole game? I don't think the game's freeform at all. In fact, I think it's very restrictive. More restrictive than it should be because of... because of forced teching when touching the floor, and that being a little bit hard to discern when it is going to happen. Like, that causing a hard knockdown is one thing, but then something like, just hitting an aerial opponent with anything, and that forcing them to the ground, like they cannot aerial tech, but then also causing a grounded rolling tech. Maybe I wouldn't have a problem with that if it made more sense when they would actually get that tech. Because that's the thing I always have trouble with, knowing how close to the floor someone is, so that I know whether or not I will be able to follow up what I want with the attack that I want. RC? Oh, okay. I think RC being freeform is a good thing. I really do. Because it's not like the other ones weren't freeform, right? Like, YRC was pretty freeform. That was the wrong install, but whatever. YRC was pretty freeform in Exerd because, you know, 25 meter, cancel the startup of something... Cancel the startup of something that gives you an active hitbox and then just go to town. Skedaddle skedoodle, I now control the neutral. And then FRC served a similar function, but was probably better in some cases because the FRC point was in the recovery frames of whatever move, but it was harder to do. But ultimately, you could do whatever the hell you wanted with those. I only don't like YRC personally. I think Deflect Shield needs a buff. It is kind of a bad mechanic. I think Deflect Shield's fine. Thank you for the follow, Corex. I think the Flex Shield is fine because it pushes an opponent away far enough that, say, like someone like Gold Lewis wouldn't be able to Behemoth Typhoon you again, probably, depending on what you deflect shielded in the first place. But it forces another interaction where you get to play neutral again, which is the thing that, honestly, YRC should be doing. I think the problem is that RC is the main way to freestyle. That's my issue with RCs. I say hey to you, Avatar Prince. I saw your name, and I said it in my head. Don't think I said it out loud. How you doing? Don't like the wall. Don't like how air blocking / no air teching. Yeah, okay, yeah. Air blocking everything I think is bad. Especially considering the fact that everything on the ground touches you in the air. No air teching, I don't think is that bad. And the reason being is because there were a lot of awkward situations that would arise from Exerd where someone air techs, and it leads to a guessing scenario off of you being correct that is just kind of messed up. Like last time, if you look at my footage of me playing Jacko versus a Faust player, I would be able to do something like hit him in the air, and he's teching in a space that's, if you're looking at Soul, like somewhere around here, right? But he forward techs, and he's mashing the hell out of K. The only solution that I have to that problem is 6P. That is the only thing that I can do to stop him from doing that. And that is only at the correct spacing. Too many scenarios like that can arise. That's the only reason why I would be okay with air teching not being in the game. But honestly, you could fix that by just not letting you forward air tech. Then that scenario would only arise if you are in the corner, or if you're in the corner and you have very little pushback. Or like if someone neutral techs, I guess, and you're directly under them. But neutral teching in the air shouldn't pop you forward or up at all. It would just be going straight down the second that you can tech. So there would be very limited options that you get off of pressing an aerial button then. But in some cases it also could be better because you're getting a jumping button close to the floor, and then that could lead into a grounded combo. Nobody is using Deflect Shield on a higher level. Deflect Shield is complete ass. Literally everyone's option is that the opinion is that Deflect Shield is ass. Oh. Doing well, and you didn't say hi to me until you realized you didn't. Okay. Well then, hey. You can kill people with IBs. If you IB A.B.A Stomp, that's a back grab. Frick. IB is lackluster. Saying IB lackluster is the biggest cap. IB is very good. I don't think it's very good, but I think it's just too situational. That's the thing. It completely negating pushback is good in some scenarios. And then it negating, what do you call it, chip is fine. But I don't think it not modifying any sort of frame data is... I don't think that's okay, because now you can't balance moves around that, right? So Slayer, he can do something like Mappa Hunch, right? And Mappa Hunch will be minus a couple of... minus like 2 or 3 or however many. And he's usually at distance, right? You can negate the distance and he'll still be minus 3, but your reward is still piddling, kind of. It's either a grab or maybe a tap with a light button. I feel like if you're IBing some things, you should be getting a bit of a better reward, and then if you're IBing some other things, then... I don't know. I need to actually just utilize it. I can say I feared IB more in other games where the frame data is modified and lessened, or where you use FD and instant block, or it's like barrier instant block, where the pushback gets increased. I feared that more than IB in this game. IB in this game doesn't feel like it does very much. It doesn't feel like it does enough. It does some, but not enough. My decision-making doesn't usually change because I have successfully IB'd something. Didn't they tell you 6P loses to that more often than not? Strong 6P loses to what now? Also, when you block something in the air, the fact that your only real option is to just fall to the ground bugs me. I can understand that. Yeah, I'm over about the pulls. Over here, about to pull out my big-ass PC to install another hardware into it. Oh, sick. Versus like B.B, where if I air IB, or if they don't know proper air strings to bring you to the ground, you lose your turn. All things that took exception and execution and were cool to me. Yeah, I get that. Not too situational. Also, negating pushback is stupid to say when IBFD exists. If you want to push them further, IBFD. That's Slayer. You can only punish Kai's dire eclair, big kick with IB if they know how to space. I'm afraid of IB more in this game because it means person is looking out for something. Something you see multiple IB. Sometimes you see multiple IBs in other games and they amount to nothing. That's an issue when you're in Strones. You don't change your game plan to IB. I mean, I change it at least in reaction to the opponent if they're in BlazBlue and Guilty Gear Xrd. If they're IBing there, I have to change my idea. I have to change what I'm going to be doing with my string. The same would go for if they use FD. In this game, I only really make the decision on changing my string. Only really make the decision on changing my strings if I see them FDing. I don't know about that. Sounds like you fight people who use IB bad. Oh, in BlazBlue. I'm not talking about myself in this case. I used to watch BB tournaments. People IB for meter, I suppose. Break. Ben Riddy literally is the best because he knows IB perfectly. Is that the reason? I thought he was just... That might just be a contributing factor. Break me. How? Is our jump height the same? No, my jump height is slightly higher, I think, than Saul's. So then why do I... This same getting jabbed out of jumps thing would still happen if I were playing Saul. Didn't know. His defense is actually cracked if you watch his sets versus Carl and Izanami's. Maybe I should watch some BB. Is this the death of the room? Should I close everything now? I feel like I should. It's just me and Tenjin ain't playing anymore, and no one else seems to be joining. And either way, we're getting close to the end of the stream anyway. Not to mention, I'm sweating up a frickin' storm! Cause my AC ain't getting fixed till Thursday. Everything was fine except for the occasional burning smell. What did I miss? Nothing much. Just me getting bodied repeatedly. Yo, how many people cheat in the FGC? I just started thinking of this because my stick actually has a turbo function, but you can tell when the turbo function is on by a red light that appears on the stick. But I can imagine that somebody would very easily be able to replace the chip in their stick with something that turbos without anybody knowing. But I don't hear about people doing that and it getting found out. I do hear about a lot of people who play FPSs end up getting caught cheating, though. Because of his knowledge of IB, he usually gets out of most of their set play. But also keep in mind the reward for IBs is good in this game, but IBs in Strive are also fairly hard. Or force them to make the mix more risky. Yeah, eat a dick, I take that W. Man, frick you, Tenjin! Person rung my doorbell surveying about voting and stuff. Oh. Cool, question mark? Didn't say GG last time, so hold that. You know what? BG's! Every game was whack. You play a top tier. Didn't earn the W's, had the character play the game for you. The reward to me isn't bad, Tenjin. I just think the risk for using IB versus the reward is too skewed to me. Risk? Do you risk much when you IB and BB? I don't. You don't risk too much. It really depends on what you're trying to IB and what character. But the window is... The point is, like, the window for IB in BlazBlue is larger, and the reward... The reward is debatably better, but the window for this game is tighter, and the reward is probably not equal to the way that it would have been in BlazBlue. Nah, it wasn't cool? Oh, oof. No, frick you, you Twitch pest. BG's. Rich coming from A.B.A. I have to think so hard to play this character. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like, this character is dog ass. I block one string and I can't play the rest of the game. I am no longer allowed to win. And then if I install, then now I have to make sure that I guess right. If I do not win the next instance of neutral, it's over. It's over. Nothing else I can do. Pack it up. Go to next. That's more of a symptom of everything killing you for free. Nothing is killing you for free in this game. Do you think you lose much trying to IB Dire Claire from Kai? If you mistime it, then yes. You end up not... It depends. If you end up getting hit when your stick is in neutral, then yeah, you lose a bit. If you end up getting hit right before you actually hit the window for IBing it, then and you get like a normal guard, or it's after and you get a normal guard, then it's fine. Whatever. You're still blocking the rest of the string. I don't know in which way you mess up holding back versus mid, but if you do, oh no, he knocked you down for 4% of your HP. I don't know. You don't just hold back trying to IB, what? I don't, what? If I'm gonna IB something, I'm usually waiting in neutral and then I press the back direction right before I believe it's going to hit me. Which is debatably bad. I risk IBing versus Steven, and IBing this dog-ass white woman can be a death sentence. Is she white? Is she anything? She's a homunculus. Can she have a race? I guess she would be the race of... Well, is there like a base thing used to create her? No, because she's not a clone. Like... Of course she can. Like, Strange could try I-being his own character and see how much he gets hit if he does it safely. Her JH is a white woman normal. That is not true. Maybe if you said her 236K, because it has the same thing as that, you know, the one kick. The one white woman kick. You just hit IB when you expect a move to hit. If they delay, you block. Most strings are not gapless, so it all depends on the gaps. Right. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna pack it up. We're done here. That's the end of the room. It's the end of the fun, question mark. Wake me up when this game gets fun. Where to? I really hope you guys can't see me sweating, because it's actually, I feel pretty gross. Brew Orion is playing Mahjong Soul. I am debating sending you guys over to her. She's pretty chill. Wait, hold up, let me find it. Here, what's this? Why do I not want to click it? Instant blocking is very low risk. A demonstration? Nah. I ain't watching that. Sajam video? I sleep. That's a lie. Sajam's actually pretty cool, but, like, also... it's more that I just don't want to watch the video. That's literally it. It's old, but IBs didn't change much to my knowledge. Anyway, have a second GG, since I'm nice like that. Alright. How about TBG? That T stands for turbo. Alright. Starting the raid. So... Heckin' frickin' mother lovin'. Tomorrow's Sunday, you won't see me. Monday, you will see me. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with I don't know what game yet. We'll see. Tuesday is going to be heckin' Metaphor ReFantazio. We're going to continue the demo. And then hopefully I don't finish the demo in that day because I still want to stall and not spend the money to buy the rest of the full game. Please don't make me do it. Wednesday will be Elden Ring. Thursday will be Metal Gear Solid 3, and hopefully the game doesn't frickin' break on me. And hopefully my chat doesn't annoy the hell out of me on that day. We'll see. We'll frickin' see. Friday, more Monster Hunter, but I'm not sure which Monster Hunter it'll be. And then Saturday will be a fighting game. Honestly, I'm thinking it might be Multiverses if I'm still playing by that Saturday, because I actually have surprisingly been having a lot of fun with Multiverses. It feels very good. I don't know what the deal is with it. I guess because it feels like it controls better than Smash Ultimate. Honestly, I would be playing Smash Ultimate if it controlled better, but what you gonna do? Yeah, if you guys got anything to say to me, or anyone else who has decided to join, hit up the Discord below the stream. If you click the picture that says Discord, I'm gonna go grab some food and hopefully not sweat as much, because this is disgusting. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, or night, whatever time it might be for you. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.